Did you ever play better when you were angry?
I was
Nancy?
always angry, actually, growing up because of my childhood. No father, no food, no heat, no electricity. People used to say, why was I so mean on the court? I actually played angry my whole life. I used to beat the crap out of my teammates at Old Dominion, and I'm now actually, this is true, sadly, I have reached out to teammates that I just annihilated every day, and just to say, hey, man, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
How do they respond when you say
They
that?
couldn't believe it because I was every day, every practice, every drill was like it was the championship game. You came across the lane, bam. I mean, it was maybe that New Yorker in me, but my childhood in me. And I just had so much pent up that we didn't have Dr. Phil or Oprah to walk us through that moment
Right.
of our life.
Right.
And I needed sports more than sports needed me. Football was my first sport.
Mm-hmm.
Baseball was my best sport, and basketball changed my life.
Baseball was your best sport.
Best sport. I could have played on our high school baseball team, men's.
And men's baseball team. Okay.
Yeah.
And
I just ended up playing softball.
What was your game? What was your good
Shortstop.
Shortstop.
Uh-huh.
So you had range.
Yes.
Did you have any pop? Did you have pop?
Yes.
Okay, you had pop. Very good.
It's crazy, right?
No,
You
it's
probably
not
didn't even
crazy.
know that.
It's not crazy. I don't put anything past you. Nothing. Zero. I've known you for a very long time, and we've mentioned in the television-only segment, Dion's known you forever and a day. You're tight with him.
Yes.
And he sings your praises all the time.
Well, it's
Absolutely
one of the Ali thing in my life was he told me, and he was my lifelong friend, and Muhammad told me when I was 19, respect everybody but fear nobody. And I've lived by that my whole life.
When did you meet him? First time?
I fell in love with Muhammad when I was 10. I saw this man and he changed my life. And then I met him at 19. And he must have known I was kind of broken a little bit on the inside. And he said, there'll never be a day you go in your life without me. And he was
He
true.
said that to you?
When I was 19 with my mom, it was amazing. And every big thing that has happened to me in my life, Muhammad was on the phone and just there for me. He taught me about life, philanthropy, racism, just taking the hit. He goes, you're going to have to fight sometimes. I'm like fight? He goes, you might have to fight. And he goes, you can play against men, you can play against women. People are going to profile you, and you have to love you, right? The greatest love of all.
Mm-hmm.
I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I live as I believe. No matter what you take from me, you can't take away my dignity, because the greatest love of all is inside of me. He gave me that. I'm so grateful.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.